planner friends, so today I'm going to be filming my plan with me from March 20th through the 26th in my Erin Condren neutral, and I'm going to be using this Spring Taters kit by Thecoffeemonsterzco. Now this kit I did get, it's just a mini kit, so it's just 3 sheets, and I figured if I needed any extra stickers I can use my leftovers from her Love Story kit, as the colors do kind of go well together, especially the light pinks and the blues. So yeah, hopefully that works out. I'm also using my Wacky Holidays by Once More with Love, and I'm probably going to incorporate some other shop stickers which I will talk about at the end, as well as some washi tape. Now I think I'm going to be using the Imovie washi tape that was part of her shop anniversary sale, and maybe another pastel color that kind of goes with the spring theme. So without further ado, I'm just going to get started. Okay guys, so this is my finished spread. I pretty much used all the stickers as well as some of the leftovers from the Love Story kit. So this one here is from my shop, Plannermonkeyco. These are Wacky Holidays by Once More With Love. These are, you know, the Coffee Monsters Co. Most of these I kept the Coffee Monsters Co. My shop, Plannermonkeyco, both of these. And then yeah, these ones are the Coffee Monsters Co. So I did like using the meal trackers down here for once, and I used just the emoji washi, which I think is totally cute. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you in April, I guess. Wow. Already April almost. So yeah, bye guys.